Good evening, everybody. Great to be here. I love America. I genuinely do. It's the only country in the world where you can go from broke to billionaire in one generation fine, and from billionaire to broke in one tweet. America is the land of opportunity. Specifically, the opportunity to go bankrupt paying for an ambulance ride you didn't ask for. But I'm not here to complain, I'm here to observe. Because America is the most fascinating social experiment in human history. 250 years old, the most powerful nation on earth, and still figuring out the basics. Other countries are solving climate change. America is arguing about whether it exists. That's not a political debate night, that's a reality problem. You don't argue with rain, you just get wet. Let's talk about the two-party system. Democrat or Republican? Blue or red? That's it. Those are your choices. The most powerful democracy in the world, and you get two options. You know what else comes in two options? Dollar store shampoo. And even then, there's a third option, Tate. Conditioner. America doesn't have a conditioner. The two-party system is like being asked, would you prefer to be hit by a bus or a truck? And every 4 years, half the country is absolutely furious you picked the truck. And the campaigns, $2 billion spent, $2 billion on ads, on yard signs, on mailers that immediately go in the trash. If you spent $2 billion on anything else, right? Homelessness, education, healthcare, you'd probably solve it. But no. Yard signs, the most honest political yard sign I ever saw just said, fine. I guess. Was it, no name, no party, just resignation. That man understood democracy. And third parties. Oh, third parties. Every election, someone says, what about a third party? Everyone goes, ooh, yes. And then election day comes and they get 2.3% of the vote and disappear forever. Parties in America are like a gym membership in January, incredible idea, gone by February. Healthcare, let's go there. Because this is the one that really gets me. America is the only developed country where you can have a heart attack and your first thought is, can I afford this? I have friends who've Googled, how bad does appendicitis have to get before it goes away on its own? That's not a medical question, that's a financial calculation. The insurance system is something else. You pay every month, religiously hat, and then when something happens, they send you a letter that says denied. No reason, just denied. Like a very expensive rejection from a date who also took your money. It says things like, amount billed, $47,000, amount allowed, $3,200. Please see reverse for details. The reverse is blank. I showed my explanation of benefits to a lawyer, an accountant, and a doctor. None of them understood it. I think it's written by a fourth profession that only exists to write explanation of benefits documents. A mystery guild somewhere in Ohio. And the ads. Drug ads on TV. Only in America. Every other country bans them. But here you're watching the evening news and suddenly, ask your doctor. Ask your doctor about Floxetril. Side effects include dry mouth, dizziness, thoughts of purchasing a boat, and in rare cases, a third arm. What are your symptoms? I don't know, but I'd like Floxetril, and I saw it during Jeopardy. The media. Cable news. The greatest political entertainment system ever invented, disguised as journalism. CNN and Fox News cover the same event and produce two completely different realities. Same press conference, same words, totally different stories. It's not news anymore, Matt. It's fan fiction with graphics. I watched both channels cover the same speech once. CNN said it was a disaster. Fox said it was historic. I watched the speech. A speech. A normal, boring speech. Neither of those things happened. You have the best movies, the best music, the best innovation path, and the most baffling internal politics.
You are a country that can put a rover on Mars but can't agree on whether schools should have nurses.
But that's the thing about America, Hart. It keeps going. Messily, loudly, controversially, but it keeps going. And every generation thinks it's the worst it's ever been. And every generation, somehow, eventually makes it a little bit better. Not fast enough, not smoothly, but better.